Force USA has been on an absolute heater lately, and their tandem tower might just be their best release yet. This precision piece is an absolute functional trainer terminator and a savage space saver, but is the juice worth the squeeze? The No Fate channel? Checking in. Jonathan here with my 1-month real-world review of the machine that everyone's talking about, the Force USA Tandem Tower. I'm going to take you through everything that I have loved about this. I'm going to compare it to the direct competition, and we're going to talk about the two major elephants in the room.
Oh. Have I got your attention now?
This is Force USA's version of a cable tower. It has 3x3 construction, 1-inch holes, 2-inch hole spacing, offset holes on each side, and this thing is only 87 inches high, meaning it will fit in your basement, in your bedroom, and even in your closet. What separates this piece of equipment from so many other cable towers are these dual uprights, along with Force USA's dual Freestyle pulley arms. Now this thing does have a 2-to-1 cable ratio and an initial selectorized weight stack of 200 pounds. But if you happen to be super strong, or you just like to let your ego write checks your body can't cash, hell, you can upgrade that weight stack to 250. For those of you new to the home gym world, cable towers have been all the rage lately. They have been quickly putting functional trainers out of a job. They are very versatile, offering tons of exercises, everything a functional trainer can do, but you can also do lat pull downs and low rows much more effectively than with the functional trainer. And the icing on the cake is their footprint. Cable towers have extremely small footprints, and in a home gym, you absolutely need to be saving every inch you can. But with dozens, and I do mean dozens of different cable towers on the market, what causes Force USA's Tandem Tower to stand out? The biggest takeaways from all of the cable towers that I've reviewed has to be the stability. This thing is rock solid. I mean, it doesn't budge, it doesn't go anywhere. With a lot of the other cable towers, especially if you don't bolt them to the floor or the wall, you're going to get some give. Even if it doesn't move at the base, you'll notice that the uprights will flex on you when you are training really hard or doing super fast sets. Another standout with this tandem tower is the ability to kitty corner this. Sure, you can put this flush up against a wall if you want, but it's really designed to go into a corner to maximize your space savings. And if you really wanted to take it up a notch, you can actually remove the feet on this thing and take the brackets that they provide and bolt it directly to your floor. I don't think many people would want to do that, but the fact that they offer it as an option is superior. The tandem tower is premium from top to bottom. Not only do you get this heavy-duty 11-gauge steel 3x3 construction that speaks to the sturdiness of this bad boy, it also comes with 1-inch holes so that if you want to utilize some extra storage in the back or utilize some attachments in the front, you absolutely can. You also get these Freestyle motion pulley arms that offer you almost unlimited choices when it comes to dialing these pulleys in to exactly where you want for your workout. If you're enjoying these honest reviews, then certainly check out the links in the description. It not only helps out the channel, but there's a discount code for everything that Force USA sells. And when you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. I mentioned earlier that you can do low rows from a cable tower a lot easier than a functional trainer. Well, Force USA doesn't just cheap out when it comes to the attachments. They've got this amazing foot plate specifically designed for those low rows, and it's even contoured at the top. And because this is a premium piece with premium touches, they even have a place for you to store this in the rear when you're not using it. Now, I've thrown around the word premium a number of times in today's video already, but I truly mean it. Force USA goes the extra mile. They deliver really nice attachments. This is an aluminum lat pull-down handle that is not only beautiful, but feels good in the hand. Something like this alone, if you were to buy it separate, is probably gonna run you about $100. But they didn't stop there. Of course, you get these fully knurled D handles, but you also get this V attachment for those close grip pull-downs as well as close grip rows. When it came to these pulley arms, Force USA didn't just copy what everyone else is doing. They added some really nice premium features. You've got this little facade here that just kind of makes it stand out, gives it a better appeal. Also on this pop pin, you can pull it and connect it to any of the additional holes here for setting it up, but it has an extra feature. You can actually lock it so that it has full range of motion. So if you really like doing functional exercises from side to side, you can do that. On top of that, you've got this nice easy pop pin allowing you to adjust this up or down as you need to, and you've got a little cutout here so you can see what number hole you're lined up with. Everything about the Tandem Tower just screams top shelf. Premium. I can't say that word enough. They went the extra mile on all of the small little touches that do matter. You get the aluminum pulleys, you get the matte black finish, which is really nice, looks good, feels good, and they even added additional storage up here for you to hang some of your attachments. They even added an attachment in order to connect both of these pulleys when you're doing your heaviest exercises like lat pull downs and low rows. Most companies would charge you extra and try to upsell you for all of the attachments they've thrown in, but Force USA didn't, and they even throw in 2 of these mag pins for you to connect bands to your weight stack. But how has the Tandem Tower delivered in terms of my overall experience? Right out the gate, when it arrives, you are impressed. Every nut, every bolt, every one of these pieces is labeled with their instruction step, meaning it is probably one of the easiest pieces to assemble that I've ever put together. They've got comprehensive instructions on top of that, and it's just one of those things when you're buying your home gym equipment, you don't think about the assembly, but it really improves the overall experience when it comes in and you can put it together without any hassles. The cable movement on here is very, very smooth. And the fact that you have 2 pulleys is a bonus, because if you had both of these connected to a single unit, they would be much, much heavier. And you can actually move these up and down with only one hand if you want. And the fact that there's 2 of them means that you can set one high and you can set one low, making it even easier to kind of go and do your supersets and to transition from one exercise to another. As I mentioned, you can actually pull this out and get just a complete free range of motion for your exercises. Now, when I was doing testing on this for some exercises, it was downright fun to be able to swing from one side to another, doing some axe chops and stuff like that. While I don't think a lot of you are going to take full advantage of it, it's nice that you have it. With any new feature, you're going to have a learning curve, and I will be honest, there were a number of times where I thought I was locked into a specific slot, and then I went to go do like a tricep push down, and the thing just kind of went crazy on me. And it's just one of those things you're going to have to be aware of, and you will get used to it over a few weeks. I alluded to this earlier, but the low rows on the Tandem Tower felt beautiful. I mean, the wide foot plate is a nice touch. You don't feel like your feet are going to slip off or you can't adjust your feet where you want. And when you're going ultra heavy on this thing, it just doesn't budge. I love the fact that you can add banded resistance to the Tandem Tower. That is not only a quick and easy way to effectively add resistance to the machine, it also gives you a fantastic pump, and that resistance comes at the part of your rep where you are the strongest. So it's just a great way to kind of switch up your training and throw in a little bit of variety. And let's be honest, if you went out and bought 2 of these mag pins on your own, it's probably another $100. So the fact that they're throwing a lot of these attachments in is going to speak very well to that final price point, which we'll be talking about later. Now, oftentimes when it comes to these cable towers, people are worried about the cable travel length. When it came to one arm only, I thought there was plenty of cable travel length for any of the crazy exercises I wanted to do. Remember though, when you use 2 hands at once, you are going to effectively cut that cable travel length in half. Now, personally, I was able to do cable flies and not have an issue. If you happen to want to use 2 arms at once and you want to do some crazy Spider-Man type stuff, you can literally just add in the extensions that they provide in order to give you that extra foot and a half of travel length that you may need. If you've got a kiddie corner and you're looking to maximize space in your home gym, man, oh man, this thing was built for corners. After a month of training with the Tandem Tower, I did come across two issues that we need to address. Number one is the lat pull down. People get cable towers so they can do lat pull downs, and you absolutely can do great lat pull downs with this thing. I'm 6'1". I was able to do a full lat pull down from sitting on an adjustable bench, no problem. You can get this thing like way up top because of these adjustable pulley arms. But the issue is holding yourself down. You got to have a way to kind of keep yourself down when you're going ultra heavy, when the weight is above your body weight, so that on every rep, you're not kind of like getting pulled up out of your seat. Currently, as it stands, Force USA doesn't have an actual attachment for you to connect to these uprights in order to have like a lap bar for yourself. Hopefully in the future, Force USA designs a lap bar, allowing you to keep yourself locked in on those heavy lat pull downs. And the number one major issue I found with this tandem tower, you probably already guessed, the price, because you can't have a premium product without a premium price tag. Now, the base unit with the 200-pound weight stack comes in $2,374 with my code, NOFADE247. You can't upgrade that weight stack by an additional 50 pounds. That's gonna run you a bit extra, and I will say across the board, every person who's ever upgraded their weight stack on a selectorized piece of equipment never regretted it. Hopefully by now you've already realized that that premium price tag is absolutely warranted. Everything on here is just nice, top shelf, beautiful touches, heavy duty, massively overbuilt construction, and they throw in so many attachments for free. But when you make a home gym equipment purchase, you don't just look at one piece of equipment. We've got to compare this tandem tower to the competition. Starting off with one of the most expensive options, the Rogue CT1X2 cable tower. This thing comes in at a whopping $3,500, and that doesn't include free shipping. Now, the upside of this is that it is made in the United States. Force USA is not, so that's something to consider, but clearly this is massively overbuilt and it is massively expensive. Here we have the GetRx Phoenix cable tower at $2,179 with a lot of similar features as the Force USA Tandem Tower. Because this has a single upright and two pulleys, this is going to be a heavier move in terms of moving this up or down. This thing weighs about 39 pounds by itself. GetRx does have a number of attachments to their Phoenix cable tower. You've got the extension foot feet, you've got the adapter, you've got the lat pull down and low row pad. It also has an Optimus pad if you want to buy it, but keep in mind, all of these are upcharges. So if you want to get any of these attachments, if they look nice to you, that is going to impact the actual cost of the overall product. Bells of Steel, the Oblivion Tower. This is their 3x3 cable tower, probably the most economical at $1,970. That's with the weight stack and with the rear upright. You can save a couple hundred by removing the upright, as well as going with plate loaded if you want. Keep in mind, this does need to be bolted to the wall or the floor. You've got to know how you're going to bolt it down or how you're going to weigh it down because of the overall design. It has to be secured or it has a potential to tip on you. Here we have the Rep Fitness Arcadia Functional Trainer, $21.99. This does have a pretty small footprint. The weight stack on each side is 85 pounds with the option to upgrade it to 110 pounds. Keep in mind, when you do go with the functional trainer, you are going to have a little bit more difficulty doing a low row or a lat pull down. It's quick to point out that the tandem tower is ultra expensive, but when you do compare it to a lot of similar products, it's right in line. And depending on what features you're looking for and where you believe the value proposition is, the tandem tower is probably going to be in your short list of cable towers to consider. And now it's time. It is time for my final thoughts on the Force USA Tandem Tower. And with premium quality comes a premium price tag. The price is high, but the price is right for all of the great features Force USA is throwing in here. Now, the tandem tower isn't perfect. We already mentioned the limitations with the lat pull down as well as that price tag. But if you're building out a serious forever home gym and space is a concern, then the Force USA Tandem Tower might just be the best cable tower of 2026. If you made it this far in the video, you're probably my mom, but if you're looking for more fantastic home gym content, then check out this video right here. As usual, use the links in the description, hit the like button, and don't save anything for the trip back.